All right, guys. Part two of this video. Sorry, the last video I just showed from last week that you had seen. I showed all the books that I picked up at the flea market and in a trade, and there was a show I went to. The last books that I have here in this box are the books that I got from the estate sale. And they were all $1 a piece, maybe a little less because they took some money off of the total. But before I show those, I figured I'd just show these real quick. This was a magazine that I used to love picking up a few years back. Toy Fair magazine. I'd like to put together a whole run of these just to say I have them. So I got a couple of issues of these for 50 cents each at the flea market. Show those real quick. What I used to like about these is you would show the upcoming figures that were coming out. A lot of the times they were showing stuff that never made it out. A lot of Marvel Legends stuff, prototypes, and people used to send in their custom figures, and it was really cool. It was a cool magazine, and then they had the Twisted Toy Fair in the back. It's kind of like Robot Chicken a little bit. Let's see if there's any of that in here. I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah, see, like stuff like this, where they were using Megos and Marvel Legends and stuff to tell like a story. So those were cool. I'm looking forward to going over these. All right, now the estate sale. It was over 3 days. Day one was Friday, and when I was there on Saturday, I had heard from other people that were there that there were people walking out of there with Silver Age Spider-Mans for $5 a piece. And I believe it too, because the prices were on one side of the room $5, and on the other side of the room was like $1. There were some $3 boxes as well, but the guy had some Silver Age and Golden Age books still left over, but there was nothing in the $5 bins that I was interested in. But these I was Bernie Wrightson, number 3. I never see this. I see the number 1 issue all the time for this Frank Frazetta Shining Knight. Wildstorm number 2, J. Scott Campbell cover, and number 1, Art Adams cover. A Ninja Turtles issue, and the Heroes for Hire number 13. This has got a little value to it. All right, Avengers number 93 has some water/mold damage on the back. His house was in a flood back during Sandy, and he lost a lot of stuff. He had moved to this house that I was at the estate sale in. But these were cool placeholders for, they present really nice for $1 a piece. And these books here that I'm showing now, I got on Saturday. Magilla Gorilla, Captain America, number 16, still in the mailer. If you look closely, it's in the mailer, and that's going to play a role later in the video, because he had a ton of books still in their original mailers from DC and Marvel that were never opened. They weren't opened on Friday, and they didn't get opened on Saturday, but I went back on Sunday and I opened a bunch of them and found some really cool stuff still sealed. We got Gargoyles number 4, a newsstand. We got some issues of Moon Knight that have some value to them, number 36, 37, and the last issue, number 38. I love collecting last issues. Mid-grade copy of Captain America, number 185, 191. 192. I think this is the first appearance of the person who becomes Moonstone. And 196. I think I have a couple copies of 192 already, but at $1 a piece. I just wanted to grab anything that was old. Any Bronze Age or Silver Age stuff that was still floating around there on Saturday for $1 a piece, I was grabbing. Like this random issue of Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. It's got some minor significance to it. There is a first appearance of a new commando, plus there's a Hitler cover. And Adam and Hawkman, number 42. This was the best book that I picked up on Saturday. Hanna-Barbera's Scooby-Doo from Marvel. This is like a $70 to $100 book. It's the first appearance of the Blue Falcon and Dynamite in comics. So that was pretty cool to find. Found some House of Secrets, number 113 and 114. Justice League of America 105. All in pretty nice shape. Whoops. 107. And then some Silver Age stuff. Jimmy Olsen 119. 121. Then some early Bronze Age stuff. 123. 124. You know, there's no way I wanted to leave those for $1 a piece. And then I got some Batman issues. 326. 327. I love this logo for Batman. So anytime I find the ones with that logo, I love grabbing those. 334 and 335. This was still in its mailer. I opened it. 609. I forgot. The first appearance of Hush, I think. I think that's like a $20 book. And then I got some detective issues. 554. 458. A really nice copy of 459. 460. 461. I think this upgrades my copy. 462. So I spent, I think, $30 on the first day and $25 on the second day. So all of these books, let's just say I got them for like $60. 463. 464. 465. 466. 478, first appearance of, like, I think the third Clayface. 505. So a nice little chunk of detective issues. Anything that was like 50 cents and earlier, I was grabbing. 506. And then classic Joker cover. 569. Even more classic Joker cover, 570 with Catwoman, newsstand. This was a cool find. Detective 871. It's got a crease, like almost like a subscription crease down it, but it doesn't break color. If I ever want to send a bunch of things to get pressed, I guess it would help. But it was only $1. All right, so that was the end of day one. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Should have counted these up before. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So I got 50 books on day one. They sold them to me for 30. Now the stuff from day two. I went back on Sunday, and this is what was left over. Superman 262 and 267. Some nice 20-cent issues. This was still in its mailer. I opened it up. Detective New 52 #1 first print. Couldn't believe this was still there on day 3. Detective 504. But I actually thought this would have more value. It's not in the Key Collector app, but I see people try to get $20, $25 for this issue. Then some more Bronze Age stuff. It's in pretty nice shape. Gigantic Strange Adventures, number 231. Some Charlton Horror, Ghost Manor. I think this one's from the 80s. Some more Moon Knight issues. These were more popular when prior to the TV show. Number 14 and number 21. Some Charlton Romance issues. Captain America 290. First appearance of the Joker's daughter. The Red Skull's daughter. This is a bit beat, but I grabbed it because it was a DC Universe variant that I did not have. Strange Sports #1. Batman with that classic logo again, number 302. DC Supergiant, number 25 with the Challengers of the Unknown. That's in really nice shape, and it was not bagged or boarded. It was just in a regular box. They didn't even have comic boxes. They were in like cardboard boxes. Another issue of Batman. More Charlton Romance. I Love You. I like this one. I like just that whole look. It's pretty cool. DC Special number 13. Strangest Sports Stories Ever Told. Charlton Ghostly Tales. These are definitely better than dollar books. Did find one Golden Age book worth getting. Walt Disney Comics and Stories, number 240, I believe that says. Yep. All right, here's some other good stuff. Batman from the New 52, number 21. Another issue of Detective. And a bunch of Kazar issues, number 16, number 11, number 12. Actually, the first two were Astonishing Tales, and then these are the Kazar issues, number 12, and then Kazar 11. All right, and then these last couple of books are the ones what I considered some of the better books. We got, this was still in its mailer, Amazing Spider-Man 500, really nice condition. This is still in its mailer. But I took it out because I was able to see what was on the front. This book had some hype around it when Bad Bunny was cast to be this character's name, which I can't remember. I've never had this issue. I've had the newspaper reprint of it, but Batman 608. We got Detective 850. This is an expensive book. Amazing Spider-Man number 430 with Carnage and Silver Surfer. And then the last two books just made the whole day worthwhile, and I couldn't believe that they were still there on day 3. We got Captain America number 6, first appearance of the Winter Soldier. That was still in its mailer. And a beautiful copy of Batman 635, first appearance of the Red Hood. Still, like I said, in its original mailer. So that was a fun 2 days. Couldn't believe some of the stuff that I was able to grab on the last day. You know, I got some decent stuff on day 2, but nothing like I did on day 3. And I could just only imagine what was there on the first day. I didn't even know about the sale until my friend told me about it on Saturday. And it was like 3 minutes from my house, which is even crazier. I could have definitely been there on Friday had I known about it. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Now I have the fun part of putting all of these books away. And I don't know when my next haul will be. I have no more new books to show. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and bye for now.